Hi, my name is Marie Sheldon. Tell me about yourself. I'm currently a junior at Temple University, majoring in entrepreneurship in the Fox School of Business and Management. I grew up in Chicago, Illinois, and moved to Cherry Hill, New Jersey at the age of 9. In the spring of 2011, I graduated from Cherry Hill High School East. Throughout high school, I was extremely involved in sports, art, and music. I played on the varsity softball team, pitching and playing third base, as well as playing in the wind ensemble all 4 years of high school. Last year was my 14th year of classical training on the clarinet, and I still currently play in the Temple University Night Owls Band and have been since my freshman year. Throughout high school, I managed to maintain a job at Camp Bow Wow, a doggy daycare and boarding facilities. My sophomore year of college, I decided to work at Fat Tuesdays and was there for about 6 months as a waitress. After those 6 months, I had a lot of fun, but decided to go somewhere else that would give me a different set of skills and experience, along with a different set of knowledge. After going with my mom to David's Bridal, I helped her find her wedding gown and was then offered a job as a dress consultant at David's Bridal. This was something that I really loved, working with people that were looking for a quality customer service on a really special day of theirs. It was extremely rewarding to help brides to be help them find their wedding gowns of their dreams. While working in this position, I also learned about bridal fashion, bridal shows, on top of learning to overcome difficult sales objections and extreme customer service issues. After working at David's Bridal for about 7 months, I was promoted to customer service representative. This position entails dealing with more serious customer service issues, receiving permissions to create layaways and special order reservations on the registers that only the managers have, along with closing down registers and creating bank deposits. It felt really good to have my my hard work acknowledged and praised by my leaders. This was only more proof to myself that the more responsibility that I had, the more I wanted to do better and improve myself. I would categorize myself as an easygoing person, but also very hardworking. I try to make sure that I don't get too worked up over things that I don't have control over, but the things that I do, I make sure that they're done right and they're done diligently. I have always thought that it was important to maintain a job while in school, and I strongly believe that it is because of this that I have learned to manage my time while juggling a full schedule. Tell me a significant accomplishment in your life. Working in the right place is really important to me. Since the majority of your life after college is spent in the workforce, I want to make sure that I'm doing something that makes me happy, since 70% of Americans actually hate their jobs. As an entrepreneurship major, I've worried that I would have difficulties finding a job without a specific field of education other than learning how to start my own business. Unless I partner with someone, I worried that I would not be beneficial to an existing company. But the entrepreneurship program does require all majors to have taken a course that is linked directly to a current internship in order to graduate. So when searching for entrepreneurship internships, the pickings were extremely slim compared to the majority of the other majors. I learned about invisible capital in my social entrepreneurship class and how impactful it can be without people even realizing. So I searched through my professionals on LinkedIn and I came across a familiar face, Justin Rosenberg, CEO and founder of a restaurant called Honey Grow, came in to speak in my Managing New and Small Enterprises class last semester. Justin was by far one of the most memorable speakers I've ever heard, and really shared a great vision with our class of how he is planning on making his brand into. I figured trying to contact him couldn't hurt. The worst he could do was say no. So I messaged him on LinkedIn and he responded within 15 minutes, sending me his direct email and saying to contact him so we can discuss his time to come in and meet together. So we set up an interview. For the following week in the city. During my interview, I only became more and more excited about this potential opportunity because it seemed to be something that was right up my alley. There wasn't a specific role or area that they needed help with since it was still a startup, so they explained that whoever works there ends up wearing a bunch of hats in the company, which was perfect for me because as an entrepreneurship major, you really learn every aspect of running a business. Much like the Wall Street Journal article, The Many Jobs and Challenges of Baidu's CFO, I too will be working directly with the company's marketing and brand development. They are also looking for help with community outreach in the new towns that they're entering with the upcoming locations. And in their interview, I gave them some community outreach ideas, but I could tell that they were really excited with how much I seem to agree and really believe in their vision, mission, and values of honest eating and growing locally. 2 hours after leaving the interview, they emailed me offering me an internship that will potentially lead to a part-time paid position within the company. I am still currently employed at David's Bridal and have been there for over a year. Absolutely love it, but would not have the time to handle an internship job and school. So I decided that it was time to put my 2 weeks in, and am leaving David's Bridal on great terms with my manager. She said that I can come back whenever I'd like, and I accepted the position as an intern with Honeygrow, and I'm starting in 2 weeks. I was thrilled to hear back from them so soon and really look forward to starting something new in my life. Tell me something you've learned in class. Over this past semester, I was faced with having to step up and take on a team leader position in a group project for my human resource management class. This project was a decent portion of what would make up my final grade for the class, so it was really important for me to do well. For this group project, my group and I needed to meet and schedule multiple other meetings and times in order to complete this project correctly and on time. While working with my group over several weeks, we decided to get a head start and start it early and work on this assignment to complete it within a comfortable amount of time prior to the due date to alleviate any potential stress that we may have. I worked backwards. I worked the dates starting from when the assignment was due, so if we needed to schedule any additional meeting times, we could do so without affecting the final revision dates, and it would still be completed in a timely manner. By working backwards with the dates, I also believe that this helped my team visually see how much time we actually had to work on this project and see how soon the due dates were coming up, along with giving everyone enough time to prepare in their other classes accordingly to make sure that every time we met it was an efficient and productive meeting. One of the first things I told my group when I was appointed leader is that I wanted to be a democratic leader so that this project was fair and equally a group effort. I made sure to go through and follow all the proper stages of group development: forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning, to make sure that we were all on the same page and shared the same vision and values. Our group consisted of all members that were looking to do well and work as a high-performance team, which worked to my advantage. We rarely had disagreements on how things should be done, and when we did, we were able to turn those disagreements into functional conflict in order to promote the group's longevity and success. After meeting for about, I believe, 7 or 8 times, we were finally finished a solid day and a half before the due date. In the end, our group project received a 97%, and I couldn't have been any happier with the results. This experience and major accomplishment have really taught me that I am more than capable of becoming a transformational leader as long as I am open, honest, and organized. Before this project, I don't think I would have naturally categorized myself as a leader, but after this project, I don't think I would have categorized myself any other way. So I'm extremely happy with the results, and I've learned a lot from this class, and I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.